Hello. Okay, it is recording. Alright, so today I'm going to do a video blog entry, self-portrait-ish thing. I actually did one earlier, but I'm going to redo it because that one was 20 minutes long because I like to talk too much and clearly I'm still talking too much. Anyway, kindly ignore my really messy room in the background. I'm actually taking the day off on Thursday to clean my basement and my house because I can't get it done otherwise. And also ignore the fact that I'm probably not going to look at the camera like 75% of the time because I have two monitors going and the camera's on this one, but the thing of me shows up on this one and I'm a narcissist, so I have to see what I look like all the time. I'd like to say I'm not a narcissist, I just have prosopagnosia, which is the inability to remember faces, what one's own face looks like. Okay, I'm going to try to look at this a little bit more. It helps because my desktop has all my friends on it, so maybe I can look at them and pretend like I'm talking to them. I'm really tired. But the subject of today's blog entry, originally it was another Jennifer gets a big box in the mail, let's watch her open it. But again, that was 20 minutes long, so I'm going to try to do the condensed version this time so I don't have to trim it and cut it and make it do stupid things. So, what we have today is from the lovely company called Vision Art. They are my vendor of choice for albums. And they're based out of Iowa, which is local enough, I guess. I really, it was kind of an intuitive thing for me when I was in Las Vegas for WPPI. I saw I think the computer just changed colors. I saw their booth, and the main reason I stopped at their booth in the first place was because they had benches, really comfortable benches, and I had been on my feet for a long time that day. So, good marketing tactic, very good. But I liked the quality that I saw, and just for whatever reason, I know it sounds stupid, that one spoke to me more than any of the other album companies. I think part of it is because they have I think they have about 3 products. They have the original photo art book, or the original fine art book, the photo art album, and the Dolce album. That's it. And so they concentrate, I guess, on making books, which was helpful for me, just to know that they had sort of a very single-minded emphasis. There was another company out of California that I liked, because theirs is powered by sustainable energy sources. But I figured if they're powered by sustainable energy, but you pay all of it to ship from California, kind of, equals it all, or cancels it out. In any case, I'm rambling again. I wanted to show today the very first client album that I have designed. I'm going to try to do this so that I can maybe see this screen, the 2 screens at the same time. What if I do it like this? Okay. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Okay. I hate this. Why do I do this to myself? Anyway, so my very first client album I did for my friend David. His son graduated from high school just a few weeks ago, and so a few weeks before that we went ahead and did his senior photos, and we started in Goodale Park and then migrated to the Columbus Convention Center and then the Wexner Center. So here it is. The other reason I'm redoing this video is because the one I shot with my DSLR was not focused on me, and also I was not fully in the frame because I can't see the live view when I'm in front of the camera, hence why this webcam thing is going to have to work. So anyway, so here's the album. It is a 10 by 10 photo art album, which means that, I don't know if you can see, maybe you can see that the pages are not printed. They're affixed to very thick cardboard, so each page is, here, I'll show you. This is 14 or 13 spreads. Each page is like, it's like those little board books you have when you're small. So each page is like this. So this is the cover. It's a very nice, I don't know, it's not leather, whatever they bind these things in. But so here's the album, and it's important to me that I give my clients something physical and tangible that they can see every day if they want to, that they can show their family and friends without firing up a computer or plugging in a screen or whatever. Just something real, something that's actually there. So that is part of all my wedding packages, and I will probably start extending that to my senior portrait packages and other portrait packages as well. Okay, so he loves graphic novels, and so does my friend David. That's where, and so that was one of the things. And I don't read a lot of graphic novels myself, but the idea of telling stories with pictures and words obviously appeals to me a great deal. So I wanted this to be more than just an album of pretty pictures. So I took a lot of time getting words from his parents, from his brother, and including those in a visually pleasing and also verbally expressive way. So, and I kind of I really like doing that. It's kind of making it fit the personality of the subject. So this is weird. It's a mirror image and I can't see what I'm doing. This passage his father wrote. David's a writer as well as a teacher, which is one of the main reasons that we became friends. Not reasons, but just the ways we became friends. Oh my gosh, the screen just went black. Is it still recording? I don't know if it's still recording. Stupid eco mode. No, we love eco mode, but it's confusing. So they sent me a picture. Can't tell my left from my right. Sent me a picture of him as a child, and then now him as a graduating senior. And the title of this piece was Portrait of a Young Man as an Artist, which I of course appreciate. So these are from Goodell Park Outdoors. Always outdoors. Oh my goodness, we shot at I think we were out at 1:30 or 2 in the afternoon. The sun was so hot, both the temperature and the light. So, which made it a little bit difficult in post-processing, but I just did the best I could, and I was pretty happy with how they turned out. So, people are always like, oh, let's go when it's sunny. I'm like, no, don't go when it's sunny, because it makes me sad, because it'll make your face have hot spots, and then I have to fix them. But it's okay. We do it all anyway. More Goodale Park. We called this one the Men's Warehouse pose. Again, Men's Warehouse pose. This series, this long quotation passage came from his mom, talking about the meanings behind names, which I also really appreciate because, names are significant, names are fun. Whenever, if and when I'm actually writing anything fiction, I take a lot of time to name my characters, which is probably why I never get anything done in the first place. Oh, anyway. Yay, more Goodell Park. And I just love the quality of these pages. This is going to last a really long time. More Goodell Park. Why does the color keep changing on my webcam? This was at the Wexner Center, and this was at the Columbus Convention Center, so it was slightly more architectural feel to it. The quotation from here was given to me by his brother, which is nice, which is meaningful. Some more from the Wexner Center. It was his idea to go to the Wexner Center and the Convention Center. I always ask portrait subjects if they have a favorite place, whether it's somewhere they hang out a lot or somewhere that has a lot of emotional meaning for them, or something they just like the look of. It's easy. I like going on location. I love I love Columbus. I love finding new places to shoot, so it's always a lot of fun. And it was interesting, the selection appointment that I had with his parents. It was interesting to see when they agreed on, oh, we love this photo, or one person would like one photo more than the other person did. It's just always interesting to see how people see themselves or see those who are they're close to. And I just kind of sit back and watch it happen. And, you know, I always try to remember that it's not about me. It's not about what I like or think is the best. It's about capturing the essence of that person. So I leave that to the person themselves or the people who love them the most, and then kind of go from there. So these are just a few family slogans that his mom gave me. The background is some sketches by Da Vinci. And this one was very cool. This was a drawing that he sent me to include in there, and David and I were talking about just the story behind the picture and what it means, and very profound. He's really, this kid is really profound for an 18-year-old. I know my brain was definitely not, just working when I was 18. I was preoccupied. And then the very last one, sort of my signature shot. Not signature, but I've done it twice and I like it. Why do I keep calling them gladiator sunglasses? Aviators. They're fun. So that's my first client album. I'm very happy with it, and obviously it doesn't do me any good to keep it, but there's a certain amount of, I guess it's fitting that it's a senior album, because my photos end up like my children, because I don't have children or pets or anything like that. I don't have students anymore, but these that I put a lot of myself and my work and my time and my thought and expression into, seeing them do well and seeing them go off into the world where they belong and going and making other people really, really happy, it's great. It's a great feeling. It's the closest I'll come so far, at least, to being a parent. And seeing really, really happy clients just kind of validates the work that I do personally. I mean, it validates the sense that I get personally from having done a good job. It's like, okay, I'm not the only one who maybe thinks that these are good. So, all right, I'm going to stop talking so that this video doesn't go forever and ever and ever.